All right, here we go. We're playing a game of turn zero medium timer against the one and only Graven. We actually had the opportunity to play a few games this week. I very rarely play the game outside of stream. GLHF to Graven. Let's get the show on the road. We're just going to play a reasonable knight f6. I had the opportunity to play 2 games against him. They were really interesting. I wish I had recorded them. One of them was a bit of a shit show. I got my queen trapped. Ah, yes. Let's maybe do this because it forces him to play a5. Basically, right? Yeah. All right. Now that we got him to play a5, probably play the usual, but with a head start. That's kind of how I see this going, right? Except now it's also possible. Now it's possible for, no, it's not. Never mind. He has to spend 2 turns to get his queen here, and he can't do like an f7 second. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, game 1 that I played with Graven this week, I got my queen trapped because I'm a dingus. It was a really weird game. And then game 2 was an f7 sack that Graven totally could have defended but didn't. So maybe actually I don't wish that they were recorded because it wouldn't have been fantastic content. What is going on here? Okay, hold on. Knight f3, a4, a5, b4. Well, certainly this triagonal is going to be covered for quite a while, so I don't think Graven has to worry about that too much. I think we just develop. I think we kind of pretend that Graven's not doing anything weird and just play. We just play. The next season of our Minecraft SMP server starts in 70 minutes. Oh, that's pretty hype. Fiend nerd. That's a great emote. Imagine if Graven's AFK now. That's hilarious. Knight f3, who would have guessed? How does that force f5? Some on passant fanciness? No, sorry. What I meant was I may have misspoken, but what I was saying is that c6 forces a5 because otherwise I have queen b6 preparing a turn 0 queen sack. But a5 obviously, like that's the point of a4 is that you can prevent the f7 sack or f2 sack in this case by pushing f5 so the queen can't reach b6. And it feels to me like that is more wasting his time than, it's a bigger like win for me than for him. So we're just going with it. We're just going with it. Wow, what the? That's hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah. So basically, I feel like my game plan here is to work to make these 2 moves irrelevant. So that, hey, Nolaria just subscribed. Thank you so much. Oh my god, first day here, and Nolaria's already subscribed. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to spend your hard-earned shekels on my stream, but thank you so much for the support. We're glad to have you. It was just Prime, so thankfully it wasn't money out of pocket. I always feel guilty about that. But thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I always forget I have Prime law. Yeah, I know. Same. Oh, man. Welcome, Nolaria. I hope you enjoy the stream. This is hilarious. Okay, what is happening on this board? What do I do now? Basically anything. Okay, what I was going to say is my goal should be to play in such a way that these moves are irrelevant so that basically as black I'm up like 3 tempi, or I was behind 1 tempo before, so I'm up 2 tempi because this has happened. As long as these moves are irrelevant, I've just gotten to develop my board on the king side for free. I mean, it's going to be difficult to force against Graven because he knows his stuff. But what a wacky... What is... I am confusion. Okay, okay. Let's calm down and let's think rationally about this. How do you take advantage of this? Obviously, Night Out is a move that I want to play soon. I am considering a Bishop Frappuccino, or maybe even just probably a Bishop D6 situation is actually better. Can I force anything through here? What a weird... Is this real life? I think we activate the bishop. Yeah, no, we play sensibly. We're not going to try to... We're just going to develop. I feel like developing should put us ahead here. There is some interesting stuff that we can think about in a little bit, but we don't want to rush. We don't want to go crazy. Okay, E3 was going to come out sooner or later. Man, this is wild. This is wild. Do we perhaps at this juncture play knight g5? Knight g4 rather, sorry. What are our ideas? What a weird... I'm tempted to activate my knight. My other knight, like knight bd7. Maybe this, and then queen out. Or maybe this, to prevent a simple kickage. We want to keep kickage to a minimum. IMO. Minimal kickage is preferable. This, and then this would be nice, because then this bishop is just sad. It's kind of already sad to BH. Actually, this almost enables this bishop to come out here, which is the trade-off here, and then this, right? So then knight g4, queen out, probably queen out. Actually, there's an argument to be made for... we should just... I mean, really, the sensible move is probably knight bd7. I keep going down this path, but like, let's just play responsibly, right? Okay, makes sense that he covers the option like that, but it's also like a big liability here, right? Like bishop e4 is suddenly a pain in the ass. Maybe I'm overstating the extent to which that's true, because if that happens, probably, I mean, g3, and then we don't have like the usual queen follow-up. I think probably what happens if g3 is something along the lines of bishop e4 and then knight e5 type situation. Just put a ton of pressure on this knight. Whoa. That's a sack in the future. What's the big idea here? He can't take this bishop one turn in the past. It recaptures itself. So I'm not worried that this isn't defended. What's the big idea here? I'll also take this bishop, and then I'll open up the... But if I do this, then he can't. And that just stalls for time, right? Actually, we could do maybe one of these. also do queen up, which would sort of enable this pawn to actually defend this queen or this bishop. No, but then we can't actually easily travel. Here's an idea. Is it a good one? The answer is likely no. Maybe in like a turn. Maybe in like a turn. The thing is, I don't actually want my opponent to play. I don't actually want my opponent to play f3 next turn. Or maybe I do. Why wouldn't I want that? What if bishop out? No, that's fantastic for me. Is it? Takes, takes. Yeah, bishop out. Yeah, bishop out would be great. Okay, my gut says this, because if this, like, it opens up the here. And then I can play this bishop out. No, but then I can only sack onto this board. Because I don't have a piece trained on this board onto this knight. Hold on, f3. What's my follow-up? Should I follow up to f3? Bishop out, we just trade? That seems okay. Is that okay? Let me make sure that's okay. How do I ever get... I don't know. Graven want to connect 4? Yeah. Eric Rosen fans in the chat, rise up. Actually, maybe knight out is the proper response. Knight out, queen out, that's fine. No, knight out is the proper response. Okay. I think we play knight out here. I think we just do this. I don't know, has Graven thought through this follow-up? Well, now we can't really travel to that board. It's a bit frustrating. Here hangs the pawn but covers f7. And it covers the mate, right? I mean, we have two options, right? We can either cover with the knight, which I like because it defends f7. Not that f7 is really like accessible to our opponent. Or he could cover with the bishop. We are attacking this square like a few times. So maybe there's a wacky like a bishop travel. Beyond this board, and that's not fantastic for us. Do we cover with the knight or the bishop? These knights cover themselves, and seeing as Queen e5 is going to certainly be his next move, that seems favorable. Are we better after a trade here? I think it's possible that we are. Hold on. Let's calm down. Okay, usually I would like to take just a second to make sure that I'm not doing anything too insane. The thing is, if we go Queen h4 now... Oh, it doesn't get us. Doesn't really get us there. Where does this queen go? Everything's reasonably well defended. Do I have anything here? I mean, the only spooky travel is this one, right? But I mean, the other thing is, if I do this now, then it's not crazy. If I do this now, then it doesn't feel crazy strong. I don't really want to trade queens super badly. But if he travels to here, not next turn, but 2 turns from now, then he travels to like here, even though I explicitly covered f7 for this very purpose. Then maybe he's got something here because I opened the... No, because it has to propagate. Nah, I'm not worried about that. You know what we could do is check. Actually, we could even go check.
Come on, move. Let's go, make a move. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Move!
Thank you, Hikaru. You know what? Hikaru's right. I really want to give a check here. And then... Queen h4 and then travel. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. It made me move. I didn't evaluate this super well. I don't think this is even fantastic for me. Because after takes. Wow. Jurassic Eno. Even talks like Hikaru. Yeah, I need to capture the juicers. I guess he's preparing a Jurassic, right? It's like, this is like always defended on our board, so he doesn't actually have any active pieces. Takes. It's true. I do a lot of my sort of chess streamer vernacular is Hikaru inspired. Can't deny. I'm curious as to what he'll do here. I don't even know that I will necessarily travel this turn. But I think that Graven has some interesting choices to make. This is really difficult to calculate, actually. There's a lot going on at the same time. Let me think about this. Graven's got a lot of time as well. Wow, he just plays the knight out, which makes sense. Now he's got a knight here defending from this board. Okay. No, he does force the travel this turn. Well, he hasn't submitted yet, but... yeah, now we have to ask ourselves if this is actually good. It's a queen for a queen. Basically, Graven has sort of called my bluff. This g3 is actually really annoying, because it means that a queen, if he makes a board, there isn't cross-board communication from h4 to f2. Takes here, takes. Queen here. And then takes, and then the pawn can recapture. I now can't stall a turn and then travel, and I've committed an entire piece to this attack. Andre says spoiler. We don't want to get spoiled. Okay, hold on. I need to go into the think tank. Just give me a second, stream.
Come on, move.
Thank you.
Let's
Carter.
go, make a move.
Yes.
Oh my God. Move!
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand. Kind of need to defend f7 maybe soon. Actually, I need to defend the knight again soon. Actually, no, that knight defends itself. No, it's only one turn in the past. Okay, now I'm lost. I don't think that this attack really pans out. I think that I probably wasted material there unnecessarily, but I've got a new attack that I can plan onto this pawn. If you go for a trade here, I wonder who's better. Actually, there's something to be said for this move right here, because it attacks this pawn. And then if we do like a knight move. Hold on. New ideas. Okay, now that we can still derive benefit. Excuse me, my goodness. We can still derive benefit from the fact that we sacrificed the knight here, and here's how. Suddenly now, I mean, I've gone on and on stream about singly defended pawns, right? So if we like attack this pawn from
move.
here.
Let's go. Make
all
a
right,
move.
I'm explaining to
Move.
chat. Okay, shut. All right, we go here. Then move the knight one of these places, and then do like a travel 2 turns in the past situation onto this pawn with the queen looking at it. But then I'll uncover it doesn't work because I can't just remove the knight. Okay. Here's my idea. We cover all of our bases by defending all of our pieces and f7 again, so that, you know, there aren't shenanigans that this queen can pull. B, we probably have to kick the queen before this happens. It doesn't even matter. That move actually doesn't matter. Okay, hold on. Okay, everybody calm down. Calm down for a second. That's a problem because... No, knight bd2 actually really sucks because it covers f3, and we want f3 for our knight so that it can go 2 turns into the past to capture this pawn. Yeah, because we have a check here on this board. Okay, we need to kick this queen so that it is not seeing this, and that's fine. Where can the queen go? It can't go there if we kick it, right? It has to... It can't go there. Oh, unite. I mean, it makes sense. Like, you defend you activate your knight. It's like the one piece you haven't really developed yet. But now I need to rethink where I'm going to do this Travelino from. Probably we play g3 next turn anyway, just to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. Because the queen also can't go here after g3, because then we just check and then we take there's a fossil Ancini. We could just take no, we can't because we don't have enough. Never mind. Okay. We need to move this knight so that we have a board where this is seen by a queen, and then we can travel onto it, and so then we get the usual, you know. But we still need a knight there, actually. Oh, please don't play knight bd2. That would work for us so well. Okay, we're going to collapse on e3. e3 is our target. I hope that knight bd2 doesn't come out, even though I think it's by far the most sensible move here. I think that we play g3 anyway. The dream right now would probably be like a queen move where it fucks off to anywhere else. We only have 2 minutes, as Hikaru has warned us about multiple times. Let's see. Hikaru would be disappointed. Bro, what the fuck? I wait for time scramble. No time to explain. Oh, he saw... Oh, don't tell me your move, dog. Tricky? Oh, no, he doesn't see the tricky idea. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm not going to read chat for the rest of this game. Fuck, this actually happens. Apparently, Andre was also thinking queen e7, but not for the same reasons. And now I'm going to have to like force myself to not think about that too much. It's just as well because I don't have much time. I'm going to stick to my own idea. How do I deal with this? Oh, imagine he frappuccinos. Oh, that's the dream. No, he would never. Why the fuck would he frappuccino the bishop at this juncture? Well, he wants to activate it. Probably it goes here to cover both of these squares, right? How else do I... Well, I can always maneuver the knight in a different way. We don't waste any time here. We blitz out this move. It's happened. Wait, that's good for us because now we can do this. Seems good, yeah. Now we can get another travel onto this. We just set up takes here and then mate like that. You know what I mean? He hangs forced mate. Not how I expected this game to end. Am I wrong? Check. Takes only move. Check. Can't exile because he's in pass check. That's uncharacteristic. Okay. We're just going to win. That's cool with me. Pre-move. Queen takes e3. I think he was just thinking of the travel and he didn't see this idea. Singly defended pawn on board. Aw, my heart goes out to Graven. Press F in the chat. Game's over. GG. Sorry, Graven. Oh, he just left. He didn't even let me do it. Graven, come on, man. I mean, I know that it's upsetting, but you know, we gotta give it for the fans. You know, pawn takes, queen takes. That's actually the first time. This game's been out for almost a year now. This is the first time that an opponent has ever left before the game was decisively over due to either the clock or it saying, you know, you have won the game because actually board happened. Not that it matters because obviously, you know, both of us see that this is mate, but it didn't, you know, I don't know, something about it feels wrong. You play it out, you know, at least I do. I always play it out. Happens in public matches all the time. I never play public matches, but that makes sense. GG though. I'm sure that he was thinking. Actually, I'm not positive what he was thinking. Yeah, okay, no, it's clear what he was thinking. He was thinking, I have to defend f7, and so this knight just comes over here, which is like a good place for it to reposition anyway, to get in here like this, or hop in here like this, which I'm sure he was thinking about doing this knight maneuver, because the queen now covers f2. Clearly, that's the idea, right? So now, I was like, oh, I was setting up the travel, but he didn't see the idea here of the, you know, which happens, you know, you miss these tactics all the time, it's no worries. Are you saying Reigns is bad? Resign is bad? No, I'm not saying resign is bad. Like, I don't, you know, I don't take any offense to this. I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know. There's something about, it feels like marginally uncathartic to just not see the sequence play out. There's something about the satisfaction of like just doing it on board, even if your opponent knows what's going on, you know. But I mean, it's all good, dude. You know, there's nothing. There's like I'm not throwing any shade or anything. Like, you know, we both know how it plays out. It's just like a visceral catharsis thing. All good. I mean, I usually resign in the most aesthetic position because arrows. And this one feels short. What is chat getting at? Yes, good sportsmanship, Graven. I appreciate that, dude. Don't worry about chat. This is passing me off. No, I mean it's no beef. Passing me off. You misspelled it again. Pissing. There we go. All right. No, dude. It's like totally. There's no beef. It's all good. I just like to see the arrows. That's it. Smooth brain, enjoy arrows. But GG Graven. Yeah, I think you're probably in a good position there. I mean, obviously being up the piece. There's always tricky stuff to do here. because your other pieces are kind of locked behind. I mean, you did win the game because of the Connect 4 at the beginning. That's there. But the pieces sort of being locked behind this, like maybe objectively there was a way that I was better there, but it's really hard to say. I was actually playing for the E3 stuff, like a queen travel onto this board or something like that. You know, like a queen travel onto this board, like even if I didn't do it this turn, because I didn't think that you wouldn't not cover this. I don't know what the move is really. I'm not positive what the move is. Maybe queen up or something, but anyway, I was playing for like a queen sack onto this, and then like another sack, and then like the knight, something like that. Because it's enough turns in the past that the pawn can never recapture itself in that whole sequence. But yeah, you know, obviously this is just like a small oversight. It happens. Whatever, I'm good for today. I'll do other stuff. Thanks for the game, Graven. I really appreciate it. Guys, I think we might have put off Graven, which I apologize, because I didn't want to do that. But it was really interesting. I mean, games against Graven are always interesting. Like, look at this. Who the fuck does this? You know, like it takes an innovator to produce this structure. Fantastic. I expect nothing less from a game against Graven. But yeah, it was a GG. I think you would have won if you played G3 H4, possibly.